Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning. Oh, no. You're looking at me
Well,
you sometimes look at me.
Well, I just want to let you know early on in the show that you may want to get your oars out and start rowing towards that island you like to go on.
Oh, boy.
Once in a while.
Okay.
Just on one particular subject a little later in the show.
Okay.
It has to do with swingers. Now, I wanted to ask you, have you been watching The Masked Singer?
Yeah. It was a 2-hour special last night. It was they cut the semifinals from 6 down to 3 for the finals. Yep.
Got the update here from CBS this morning on the triple elimination on last night's Masked Singer.
Some amazing singers were knocked off last night. That's how good the show is this year. It's amazing. What?
I don't know. I just
I want to give my wife credit. She had the popcorn figured out. She knew it was Taylor Dane.
The popcorn?
Yeah. Taylor Dane was popcorn.
Was the kernel of popcorn?
No, she was dressed up like the costume was kind of popcorn. It was like a costume with a funny face on it, but then like like in a popcorn box or something was the costume. She was popcorn. But Taylor Dane was a big star in the 80s.
She was?
And my wife recognized her voice.
Oh.
Tori Kelly was the seahorse.
Jellyfish?
Yeah. No, she was seahorse. Jellyfish, Jellyfish was, I don't know,
Tori Kelly.
The seahorse was Tori Kelly, yes.
Oh.
Jellyfish was somebody else.
Oh, Olympic snowboarder.
Yes.
Chloe
17
Kim.
years old, I think. Chloe Kim, yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This means the season finale airs in 2 weeks on Fox.
2 weeks, yeah.
Will the sun prevail? Will the crocodile and the mushroom duke it out for the Golden Mask Trophy?
I think it's the sun. The sun's going to win. And we're pretty sure. My wife was the first one that figured this out. But I agree with her. We know who the sun is.
Okay. Well.
But I don't know. If other people are watching the show, they may not want me to say who I think it is.
Yeah, don't ruin it for them.
All right. But the sun has an amazing voice. I think country music related is my guess.
All right. And then did you watch the Duck Show then, Duck Dynasty as well last night, or you separate those out?
Well, Duck Dynasty now is pretty much reruns.
Oh.
I don't think we're doing any new Duck Dynasty.
I see.
But I catch the reruns now and again.
You do?
But I didn't watch it last night. I watched Andy Griffith when I got home last night.
I'd go with Andy Griffith over both of those other shows, but that's just personal. And I realize this show that you're talking about is a highly rated television show, which tells us something about where we're at in this world right now.
It's a release.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to listen to them and try to guess who it is.
Okay. All right.
Paul Anka was on the show this year.
Paul Anka?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of him being out and about. Did he take his mask off?
He did, yeah. Yeah. He got eliminated before the semifinals.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You think that was fair?
What do you mean?
Well, are the judges jaded a little bit to some of these newer artists?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the judging I don't quite understand how that goes because I don't know who all. I mean, it's not just the judges, but apparently, I mean, it was a studio audience, and it looks like there's still a studio audience. I don't know. But anyway, I don't care. I just want to find out who's beneath the mask.
Okay. Update there for you on the breakfast show. Also, birthday to celebrate today, Ozzy Osbourne.
Really?
The Oz.
Ozzy is celebrating. Man, I'm trying to get 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with 76 or something like that.
A little high, 72.
72.
He was born in 1948 on this day. Julianne Moore.
actress.
Yes. I cannot picture her. I've been thinking about
Really?
that this morning. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Julianne Moore. Well, she was in the second Jurassic Park movie.
She was in Hannibal.
Uh,
Do you remember that?
Well, the sequel. Yeah.
Oh, the sequel.
Yeah, she took on the role of Jodie Foster's character in the second movie.
Okay. That's what it just said here. You're
Yeah.
right on, man.
Thank you. A redhead.
But there's no way you could replace Jodie Foster in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What? That woman is talented. Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
She was also in something else. There's another printout here of some other things she was in. But Julianne Moore, 60 today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't look like 60 to me.
Doesn't she?
No.
If I knew what she looked like, I could either
Really?
make a comment.
Oh,
on
you
that.
would know her if you saw her. Yeah. She's been in a lot of movies.
Okay, I trust you on that. Have a little sip here.
You want to get together for a watch party 2 weeks from now for the Masked Singer finale?
I appreciate the invitation. I really do.
I'm telling you, this season has been awesome. The quality of singers that they have brought in to actually compete at this thing it has went up a notch this year.
Well, nobody has anything to do. These
Tori
performers.
Kelly, man. They had Tori Kelly on the show. She can sing.
Well, they can't get gigs anywhere.
Well, yeah, that's probably true.
they can't play
Yeah,
anywhere.
they probably have a little bit more time on their hands
Now,
if you're a musician.
I read yesterday or the day before that Van Morrison and Eric Clapton
Yeah.
are collaborating on a song, and it's basically a protest song about the virus because it's destroying live performances. And they're already getting some pushback on that. I'll be interested to hear that song and see exactly what it's all about. I mean, it kind of surprises me, but it'll be interesting to see what that's about. It won't be as interesting as people singing with masks on, but it'll be interesting.
Not just masks. These are full-blown costumes, man. What? They are.
Well, okay. All right, don't get all worked up about Okay, we're going to switch gears. That's all
Okay,
right.
that's fine.
We're going to get local.
Let's do that.
House decorating contest.
I heard about this.
Yeah. This was all thought up by the man who doesn't monkey around, Gibbons Electric. He's actually out and putting up some lights for people, and if you would like to talk with Andy about that, give him a call because he's a certified licensed electrician, and if you want to make sure that you're hooking everything up right or you're putting a lot of lights up and you don't like ladders, whatever the case may be, you might see if Andy can still get you on his schedule. But he wanted to have a house decorating contest, and it kind of blew into something a little bit bigger because we have other sponsors that we're talking to about this house decorating contest brought to you by Gibbons Electric and participating sponsors. And you can do it right now. You can submit one picture of your house with the lights on, or something you have out in your yard, or whatever you've done for Christmas. Submit it to info@sandhillsexpress.com. Now you must include your name and address of the display. Entries due in by the 15th of December, 2020. And you must be located in Custer County or within 10 miles of the Custer County line.
Okay.
So we can kind of get everybody around this area involved who would like to take a chance at winning. First place, $150.
Oh, wow.
Second place, $125. Third place, $100.
Hey, that's nice.
And Gibbons Electric putting up some cash, and we're putting up some cash, and the participating businesses are putting up some cash for those great prizes. Those are nice cash prizes.
Very nice. Yeah.
That's all you got to do is take a picture, send it to info@sandhillsexpress with your name and address of the display. By December 15th, you could be a winner of one of those great cash amounts.
Weather's going to be nice this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to decorate your house now
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Yeah, there's a lot of that done last weekend. I think the neighbors across the street from our place should get their pictures in there.
Mm-hmm. Did I just hear your phone go off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got this new news service, and it does that when a new story comes in. This is breaking news, by the way.
Oh, breaking news.
Broken Bow, area teams begin the winter sports season.
They do.
That's the
Yes,
news on my phone.
Yeah.
That's because you posted it, probably.
Oh, that's our story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a kind of a news service that we're checking out, and it picks up some of your stories and Gavin and Emily's stories and puts them on your phone to let you know, and it takes you to Sand Hills Express.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Where did the snowman thing come from?
I don't know.
It just showed up in the we have a little, what would you call, a figurine or something
Yeah.
of a snowman.
Yeah.
And it just appeared here
Cute.
in the breakfast show, apparently to brighten up the place for Christmas.
Well-
there's another snowman too.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. These look like something that the girls have come up with, or Jeremy likes this sort of thing too. I don't know. We still have the fall leaves, but it's still fall.
It is.
We still have fall leaves in the breakfast show studio, but I'm thinking those might get changed next week.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Took care of the house decorating contest, winter sports season starting.
Yep.
Uh,
Masked Singer review.
yeah.
I think we've touched on some very important topics so far today.
Yep, and we'll get a little bit later to the swinger story. It is National Roof Over Your Head Day.
Oh, well, I'm always thankful to have a roof over my head.
There you go. That's what it's about. Exactly. A day to be thankful for what you've had and have, starting with that roof over your head, because this year, a lot of people may not be that fortunate, especially this year. Okay. We're going to play the game, I guess. If you want
We
to play.
can, yeah. We're asking questions about game shows. The Dating Game premiered as an afternoon game show in December of 1965. So we're testing your knowledge about some other daytime TV game shows. Here's your question for today. One of my favorite game shows was the one that combined celebrities with the game of Tic-Tac-Toe.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Marshall was the original host of this game show. Which was it? Was it called Shoot for the Stars, Celebrity Blocks, Hollywood Squares, or Tic-Tac-Toe? Game show that combined celebrities with the game of Tic-Tac-Toe. Which was it? Shoot for the Stars, Celebrity Blocks, Hollywood Squares, or Tic-Tac-Toe? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
If you think shopping is for the birds, then stop by Arrowseed in Broken Bow. They have a large variety of feed for the birds. Choose from black oil sunflowers, sunflower hearts, Niger, thistle seed, wild bird mix, and finch blend. Whether you're feeding just a few birds or a few hundred, these bird feeds are available in bulk, which makes them an economical treat for your feathered guests. Arrowseed also carries a variety of bird feeders to fit any budget. Yes, shopping is for the birds at Arrowseed in Broken Bow.
Come and travel an outdoor journey that will reveal the purpose of Jesus. Forged in Faith Oak Ministries is hosting The King's Journey Live for 2 evenings, December 5th and 6th from 5 to 7 in Arcadia. Grab your family and friends and hop on a trolley to be transported into the story of our Savior. Trolleys depart every 15 minutes from the ballpark. Free admission. Get the details at unitetoknow.org. Come meet your King.
And we have Catherine on the line, although she's calling for Julie. How you doing, Catherine, calling for Julie?
I'm doing fine.
Good, good. I understand you butchered some roosters yesterday.
Yes, I did.
Well, I think that's not fair. You should, if you're going to do it, you should butcher roosters and hens, not just men.
Well, I'm allergic to eating the hens.
Oh.
You
They
are?
lay the eggs, and the roosters I can eat.
Yeah.
Oh, that is interesting. I didn't know that could happen. Yeah.
I'm allergic to female meat.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could go a lot of directions with that, Catherine calling for Julie, but we're not going to. We're going to finish this question here.
Okay.
All right, Catherine. What was the game show that combined celebrities with the game of Tic-Tac-Toe? Was it Shoot for the Stars, Celebrity Blocks, Hollywood Squares, or Tic-Tac-Toe?
I think it was Hollywood Square.
Yeah, it was. And because you've answered correctly, we have for you, or for Julie, a certificate that's going to get you a free 6-inch sub at Subway in Broken Bow. So just swing on out and see us when you can.
Okay, thank you. She will enjoy that.
Thank
Wonderful.
you, Catherine. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Bye. You bet.
Bye.
All right, 7:49.
You remember Tic-Tac-Toe was a game show too, though. You remember it?
No.
Wink Martindale was the host. Remember Wink?
Maybe if I saw him.
Yeah. I just love that name, Wink. Wink Martindale. What a great game show host name.
Can't visualize him right
Really?
now. Nope. Oh, today we are going to bring you a conversation with Veronica from Jenny M. Elham Hospital and Clinic, and I think that should be very, very interesting. So we'll be visiting with Veronica. Also, Pearson Physical Therapy, Sarah, just after the 8 o'clock weather and news.
Sarah.
Later in the show,
Sarah.
we'll visit with Matt with Subway. We got Dave Davis report coming up, Farmers National with Christy's younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she looks, they just look so much different in age.
I'm letting you go there by yourself today.
I can't help myself. Do you want to do the swinger thing now?
I don't know.
I have to find the article.
I've not read the story. So.
Well, I think it's about COVID and swingers. I think this was actually on the news yesterday. You may have heard it, folks. Swingers Convention. Classified as a super spreader event.
But what, I mean, if you're just out on a swinging back and forth, how, I guess I don't quite understand.
Bran,
Yeah?
you innocent little guy. I don't know how to explain it to you without. It's people
Oh,
who.
so it's different.
This not,
isn't
doesn't have to do
going
with
out in the backyard and
swinging. No.
Okay.
It's people who they swap wives and husbands.
Oh.
That's what swingers are.
Well.
And
okay.
they
I'm off on my island then.
You didn't know that?
I'm off on my island. You just share the story, I guess.
Okay, kinky
All right.
clubs
Ugh.
and events are supposed to remain underground. Hard to keep it quiet when a night of passion turns into a virus super spreader. The guests, they claim, were all tested and had to wear masks, which makes no sense at all. But 2 weeks later, more than 40 people had tested positive out of the folks that attended the swingers party. The event took place in New Orleans, and city officials beforehand talked to them about safety guidelines, but they must not have followed them. That's the latest on swingers down in New Orleans. 7:52 is your time. Brent is really on an island right now. You okay, buddy?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for you to play that song by John Anderson.
Swinging?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think some of the cutest commercials in the last year or so is the ones about Sling. Have you seen those about it's a television service?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they portray it like, hey, neighbors, come on over and we'll sling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have seen some of those.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right. Christy's younger sister is cued, ready to go, and we'll turn that over to Kathy.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, we do have a new listing at 335 South 8th Street. Has a large backyard, a cute kitchen. There's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The basement has a laundry area, shower, and other possibilities. The shingles were new in 2013. That's at 335 South 8th Street. We have the former Farm Credit Service building at 535 South 10th Avenue. It's a very nice commercial building. This building was built in 1955. It's in excellent shape. The main part was remodeled in 2009. This building is set up for 2 separate businesses, with them each having their own entrance and then a shared parking lot. There is 8342 square feet with a partial basement. It's located at 535 South 10th Avenue. If you're looking for a condo, we have one at Cali Court. It's a corner unit, open dining and living area with sliding patio doors leading to the patio area. Kitchen has built-in microwave, granite countertops, and oak cabinets. There's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has master bath with double sinks. There's 3 skylights, great storage. Everything is on one level, has an attached garage. Commons area for entertaining friends and family. There's no more lawn care or snow removal here. You can check it out at Cali Court. At 1704 Myers Road, we have an acreage that's 2.61 acres within 1 mile from Brokomo on Myers Road. Awesome sunroom in the front of the house with custom blinds. There's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the main floor laundry. Lower level has family room, office, non-conforming bedroom, workshop area, storage room, and storm shelter. The exterior was painted in 2016, has a detached 28 by 24 garage, a 13 by 7 utility shed, a 24 by 9 shed, and a 50 by 30 Quonset with concrete floor and an automatic door. It's a neat setting with great shelter belt on the west side that's located at 1704 Myers Road. At 511 South East Street, we have a charming home. It's got an adorable front porch with porch swing, lots of original hardwood flooring, large living room with lots of sunshine, very cute kitchen was remodeled in 2014, granite countertops, white cabinets, breakfast bar, and stainless steel appliances. Formal dining room has built-in china cabinet. Back porch has laundry area. Main floor has 1 bedroom and a full bathroom. Upstairs has a 2nd bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Plumbing has all been updated. Fenced-in backyard, detached single garage, and a barn that has new siding, has a workshop area and lots of storage, and it's move-in ready at 511 South East Street. At 1727 North D Street, we have a nice ranch-style home with lots of room. This ranch-style home offers over 4,300 square feet. You walk into the formal living room with a nice picture window. Breakfast room off of the kitchen has lots of sunshine and patio doors going out to the back patio. Formal dining area has a fireplace and beautiful hardwood flooring. Main floor has 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bath with walk-in shower. Large family room off of the formal living room. Walkout lower level has a 2nd kitchen, 4th bathroom, possibility of 3 more bedrooms, a 2nd family room, storm shelter, and lots of storage. The laundry space is on both floors. Large attached garage with lots of storage, and it even has a kitchenette in the front. That's at 1727 North D Street. By Berwyn at 79360 Drive, 448, we have 1.92 acres. It has a 1992 modular home, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bath, formal dining area, large kitchen with breakfast bar, main floor laundry, lots of fresh paint, all new waterproof flooring, country living within 10 miles from Brokomo. And it's 1.99 acres, and it's at 79360 Drive, 448. Then in Sargent at 503 East Edith Street, we have a cute ranch-style home, open living and dining area with picture window. Kitchen has cute archway door, 2 bedrooms. Bedrooms have beautiful hardwood floors, full bathroom. Appliances are staying with the home, full storage basement with other possibilities, attached single garage. That's at 503 East Edith Street in Sargent. I think that sums it up for this week, but I'd like to thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a great week. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. L.A. reimposes safer at-home orders with daily deaths and infections continuing to set records across the country. Mayor Eric Garcetti.
If they continue to increase at the pace that we've seen, the county expects that we will run out of hospital beds here in Los Angeles by Christmas time.
There's a warning to stay close to your own tree this year. Correspondent Adriana Diaz.
The CDC is telling Americans once again not to travel over the holidays because of potential spread. They're still waiting to see what the impact will be from Thanksgiving gatherings.
Fast-moving brush fires are threatening 21,000 people south of L.A. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
This is just the last thing that the California fire season needs. It has already been the worst on record, and this takes the cake. It is another Santa Ana wind event, this one with a little bit more of an easterly component than usual.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here is a look at state news. Governor Pete Ricketts has shifted on courthouse mask mandates and will not withhold CARES Act money. The no mask mandate instructions first appeared in a guidance document on May 29th. Governor Pete Ricketts' views is different now. Michael Shively with News Channel Nebraska has more.
You better have your mask if you're trying to enter the courthouse in Fairbury. That might feel normal to most Nebraskans now, but Jefferson County is among the few counties in the state to require a mask in its courthouse. The reason could stem back to a threat made by Governor Pete Ricketts over the summer to withhold federal CARES Act dollars from counties that enact courthouse mask requirements. But now state officials say that threat no longer applies.
And it really is, it's their option. If they don't want to follow the guidelines, they won't be eligible for the CARES Act money, but that's certainly their, prerogative to do that.
That was Ricketts on June 15th, addressing counties that wanted to close courthouses or institute a courthouse mask mandate. The no mandate instructions first appeared in a guidance document on May 29th. Ricketts' view is different now. The governor's office confirmed a statement from the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency saying the no mandate requirement covered the reimbursement period ending May 31st, and counties imposing courthouse mask mandates after that would have access to CARES Act money. Regardless of state politics, Jefferson County Board President Gail Pullman said back on November 10th that the courthouse mandate was necessary.
If we have to sacrifice some dollars that he wouldn't give us, it's better than sacrificing one of our employees' lives or somebody that comes into the courthouse to do business with us.
Potential access to millions of dollars was at stake with this decision. Nebraska received $1.25 billion as part of the Coronavirus Relief Fund. Ricketts designated $180 million of that for reimbursements to state and local governments. Jefferson County Commissioner Mark Shanerock says it's a relief to learn the courthouse mask mandate won't cost the county.
So those reimbursements will be vital in helping the county to continue to maintain those services to best serve our citizens.
County officials say they applied for reimbursements designated by the CARES Act for extra payroll costs for first responders and emergency management workers. The funds haven't come in yet, but officials are hopeful they come soon. Reporting in Fairbury, Michael Shively, News Channel Nebraska.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Week 12 of the NFL came to a close with Wednesday afternoon football in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers beat the Ravens 19-14. Pittsburgh's 11-0 quarterback Ben Roethlisberger completed 36 of 51 passing, 266 yards with a touchdown and an interception. Baltimore drops to 6-5. Backup quarterback Robert Griffin III, he was 7 of 12 passing, just 33 yards, 68 yards rushing, but didn't account for any touchdowns. Steelers may have gotten the victory at a cost, with standout pass rusher Bud Dupree going down with a knee injury. They fear it's a torn ACL, and he may miss the rest of the season. He'll have an MRI on Thursday. In the NBA, the Houston Rockets have reportedly agreed to trade former league MVP Russell Westbrook to the Washington Wizards for five-time All-Star John Wall and a lottery-protected 2023 first-round draft pick. The LA Lakers and star LeBron James agree on a 2-year contract extension worth $85 million. And a college basketball, top-ranked Gonzaga beat number 11 West Virginia 87-82. Number 2 Baylor down number 5 Illinois 82-69.
Here's your weatherology forecast.
High temperatures approaching 50 degrees for today. We'll see lots of sunshine. Then for tonight, mostly clear skies into the upper teens. On Friday, abundant sunshine once again, upper 50s for highs there, winds a bit breezy from the northwest. Still on the breezy side for your Saturday, we're back to a high of 50, and even into your Sunday, lots of sunshine with a high of 53. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
16 degrees under a mostly clear sky, winds out of the north 5 to 10, barometric pressure 30.27, so it's beginning to fall again. Humidity at 85%. High yesterday, not all that warm, 37 with an overnight low of 17, but we have dropped down to as low as 15 degrees here this morning in the 8 o'clock hour. Sunset today at 5:09, sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:48. And we had just a little moisture in the air yesterday morning as predicted, but not much, no measurable precipitation at all. So we remain dry for the month of December thus far. Brent Apperson with you here on The Breakfast Show. He's got his, it is really kind of a face mask scarf. It looks like you've got a scarf on. I like it.
Oh.
Looks very nice.
I think the term they're using is gator.
Yeah,
It's
gator.
a gator.
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. I like it because it's the American flag.
Yeah, it's very patriotic, and
yeah.
it really looks colorful.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed when you were at your desk, it looks very decorative even from the backside.
Oh, well, thank you, Dave.
We're going to be visiting with Sarah here in just a little bit with Pearson Physical Therapy, Therapy, if I can say it.
Sarah.
Oh, yeah. But before we do that, we have the commentary paid for by Ray Hunt.
This commentary is paid for by Ray Hunt. This program was not created in the KCNI KBBN studios and does not necessarily represent the views or policies of Custer County Broadcasting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This audio of Wayne LaPierre speaking on gun violence is brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt.
Recently, we watched in horror as two unspeakable tragedies unfolded in El Paso, Texas, and Dayton, Ohio. Like all Americans, we at the NRA extend our deepest sympathies to the victims and their families, and we salute the courage of our law enforcement officials and first responders. But there's nothing about an insane criminal committing a horrible act that should lead to the government taking guns away from law-abiding citizens. That will only make us less safe. Yet that's exactly what we're seeing right now, a highly orchestrated effort to disarm American citizens, unlike anything we've ever seen in this country. It's an effort to destroy the NRA, to defame our millions of members and tens of millions of supporters. An effort that's fueled by billionaires and a multi-billion-dollar media machine that couldn't care less about fighting crime. Their fight is against you, your guns, and your freedom. And that's exactly why the NRA will always stand and fight and never give in. Because we can't make this country safe. We can't make our country a better place by slamming the door on the Constitution and the Second Amendment. The way to make the country safe is to slam the door on violent criminals, like NRA members have been demanding for the past 40 years. And make no mistake, no organization in America has done more to fight violent crime than the NRA. We've demanded hard time for hard crime. We've fought for full prosecution of gun criminals, no plea bargaining, and no parole. And we've demanded full enforcement of the federal gun laws already on the books, to take armed drug dealers and criminal gang members off our city streets. And we've repeatedly called for our background check system to be fixed, to stop criminals and those who've been adjudicated mentally ill from buying guns. But we will not allow anti-gun politicians and elitist billionaires to jump on the back of a horrible tragedy and blame good people for an act of pure evil. We will always defend our right to defend ourselves. And no one is going to take that away on my watch. No one is going to take that away as long as the NRA stands and fights for freedom. Freedom-loving Americans are still the majority in this country. And if we stand up, if we fight, we win. Let's stand together now. Let's make this country a better, safer place. And let's fight to make sure no madman or billionaire or elitist politician ever takes away our God-given right to protect our lives, our homes, and the people we love.
What do you want to da-da-da? What do you want to da-da-da? I have no idea what to da-da-da. We could switch to Progressive da. Oh yeah? We could switch to Progressive and sa. Okay. We could sa and have to buy some za. Oh yeah! Let's switch to Progressive da and get some za with the money we saw. Yeah! Now we know we're gonna da-da-da.
These days, nothing is normal and everything is weird. But you could still save big when you switch to Progressive. It might just be the most normal thing you da-da-da.
Quote da at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Ulta Beauty is bringing even more joy to your holiday season with perfect gifts for everyone on your list, even you. Because Holiday Beauty Blitz is happening right now with weekly deals of up to 50% off products from brands like Tarte, Kylie, Benefit, and Pattern. Plus, we've made shopping the way you want even easier with buy online, pickup in store. The holidays are here. Let's see the joy all season long. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
10 past the hour. Let's just go ahead and get this opening over with. We have Sarah on the line with Pearson Physical Therapy.
Say?
Yeah.
Did you say Sarah? Sarah.
Oh, jeez. Are you there, Sarah?
I am.
How are you, young lady?
I am great. How are you?
We're good. It's so good to hear your voice. Hope someday you can come and see us in person again, and you can see that wonderful song presented to you in person if you so desire.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I feel like we're getting to the point where people are either listening to The Breakfast Show on the first Thursday of every month just to hear it, or they actively avoid it, and I'm not sure which one it is.
I don't know how to take that.
No, I'm not sure which one it is. Oh. You should check your numbers.
Oh, okay.
Good point, Sarah. Good point. Oh boy. Well, let's jump in here and talk a little bit about the fact that we've been talking about this for a long time with you and others from Pearson Physical Therapy about getting too sedentary and, not being very active around the house or at our workplace. And now with COVID-19, it's a real issue, whether you've had it or not. And maybe you're staying extra close to home, especially if you're, one of our seniors. But even families are staying closer to home and maybe being less active than what they would like. Do you have any solutions?
Yes, we do. And actually, that fits right in with kind of what we're focusing on this month, which is falls in balance. What we typically see as we age is our ability to react to some unexpected surface change, whether it's the summer and you're walking across a sidewalk that maybe, one of those slabs has come up a little bit and you trip. As you age, we tend to lose the ability to react to that quickly and catch ourselves before we fall. And more recently, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm sorry to give you all bad news, but ice is coming.
Oh, yeah.
And that really does affect the confidence of our seniors going out. They're afraid of falling, and rightfully so. I mean, shoot, I'm 26 and I fall on the ice all the time. So it's one of those things that we just, as we age, it almost seems like something that we just expect and accept. And I hear so many people say, oh, well, I don't go out in the winter because I don't feel safe. And that's unfortunate because obviously, if you don't feel safe going out, you're going to become less active, and it starts to become this cycle of the less active you are, the less steady on your feet you are, the less you feel confident going out, which causes you to become even less active, and it just kind of spirals.
It sounds that is a vicious circle to get ourselves in. It's so easy to do, and then when we make that decision, Sarah, that it's time to reverse that vicious circle we're in or get out of that, then we probably need to be a little bit careful about how we do that as well.
Yes. If you haven't been active in a really long time, and it happens to a lot of us, then maybe you have a New Year's resolution of, I want to lose weight, or I want to become more active, and then we tend to have this really gung-ho attitude out the gate, and we just want to do all of it and work really hard because we think the more we do, on that first day of our exercise program, the quicker we're going to lose that weight, the quicker we're going to, gain that muscle strength back and that stability back. And then you overdo it, and then you get sore, and then in 3 days you're like, I don't want to do this anymore because I hurt.
Yeah, that's the other circle we get ourselves into, isn't it? That we overdo it and then we quit sooner than later. With your help, I would think easing in and doing things a little bit like a step at a time. And sometimes we need people like you, like your expertise that you offer, to help us do that.
Yeah, it's really a fine balance of finding the exercises that are going to help you the most while not setting you back in 3 days when all that muscle soreness happens. The other part of it is, a lot of folks don't feel comfortable making those decisions. Maybe they just don't feel like they have the knowledge of, I just don't know what to do. I want to be more active, but other than, walking around the block or walking around my house or on the treadmill, the elliptical, the bike, whatever it is, outside of that, what else can I do? And that's where physical therapy really comes in and helps, especially when it comes to seniors who maybe don't feel safe exercising by themselves in their home.
Right.
Coming into physical therapy where you have someone standing next to you the whole time helping you out. We have the equipment necessary to make sure that you get the most benefit out of it while still being safe. That really is, it's helpful.
Very helpful and very necessary. The other part of that, Sarah, I would think, is not only sometimes do we get over ambitious about getting started, some of us are tempted to go out and buy a new exercise machine or something like that and think that's going to be the solve everything piece of equipment, and then we find that it's more than we can do, or it doesn't do what we thought it would do. And a good place to start would be right there in your facility with equipment that you can work on and have people instruct you and get started correctly, so that you don't lose enthusiasm or buy the wrong thing.
Exactly. And most of the time, honestly, especially if the thing that you want to improve is your balance, you don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to buy weights. You don't need to buy all of these things. A lot of it is stuff that you can do by yourself in your own home. You just need to know where to get started. Mm-hmm. And that's where it's really handy to have a physical therapist assess your fall risk, see where those weaknesses are, see where your strengths are, so that we don't focus on those things. We focus on, okay, your balance when you are having to walk sideways is not optimal, or you're not very good at stepping over things. Your balance really decreases when you have to step over something that's in your way. So how do we help you to increase your reaction speed and just really gain confidence? Because I think that's where a lot of folks run into problems, is they don't realize how simple it is to improve their balance so that they can go out and be independent.
I think sometimes, too, daily tasks can actually help there. I remember, and I think I've talked about this with you before. I remember when my father was in rehabilitation down in Omaha after some major surgeries, and they had simple tasks like walking up and down stairs that they had built there, and then over in the corner they had a kitchen. And some of the exercises were just putting dishes in and out of the cupboard or reaching down below the cupboard and putting in pots and pans. And at first I thought, that's crazy. But then I got to thinking about, that's the whole idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, we want you to feel comfortable in your own home, just doing your daily activities.
Yeah.
And you're dead on there, Dave. It's really about making sure that folks can stay in their home, their own home, for as long as possible, because that's really important. I know, like with my grandparents, it was always the goal of, what can we do to make sure that you're safe in your own home, that you feel comfortable living by yourself.
Yeah.
That's hugely important.
It's very important. It's a big deal, and I think it's so great that you folks spend a lot of time on that particular portion of our population, because that quality of life is the key there, no matter what your age. But when you get into the latter part of your life, you want to be home.
Yeah, exactly. And I want folks to feel comfortable getting out of their car, when they go to the grocery store, getting out of their car in the parking lot if it's a little snowy. I want them to feel comfortable being able to do that. If they see a few steps, that they're not worried about how am I going to get up those steps. Those are all things that we work on in PT. You tell us what certain situations make you uncomfortable just going about your daily life, and we come up with exercises and strengthening programs that target those specific things. And that's something that, that's really specific to physical therapy and occupational therapy as far as really tailoring those exercises.
Okay. How do folks get started with you? What's the best way? Give you a call, stop by, check out the website, kind of cover that for us.
Giving us a call is probably the best way as far as this goes. If you'd like a free balance screening, if you kind of want to know where you're at as far as where your weaknesses and your strengths are, we're offering free balance screenings this month. So give us a call. That number is 872-5800. We're also offering, I know some folks are not comfortable coming into a clinic. We're offering home visits. We still offer telemedicine. So we will find a way to get to you, whether it's in person or over the phone or over the internet. We just want to help you folks out.
All right. Sarah, thanks so much. It's good to hear your voice. Can I embarrass you for a moment?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I'm sure this happens quite a bit, but I'm just going to tell you the truth here on the radio. You are one of the nicest young ladies that we have met here on the Breakfast Show. You're just a very, very positive young lady, and we appreciate that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes. And also tell your folks hi for us, would you?
Will do.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later, Sarah.
Thank you.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye.
I mean it. She just is a great young lady. Very, very polite, fresh attitude, positive. Those are the kinds of people you kind of want to emulate, no matter what their age, Brent.
Correct. Yeah.
And if I've offended you at all this morning, I apologize, because when I hear people like Sarah, then it makes me want to be better, and not get out of line with you.
No, I think we've been okay this morning.
Okay,
haven't
good. Yeah, you can. I'll get you a scorecard if you like, and you can.
You know what? The bottom line is, no matter, we love, having fun back and forth. But I got to tell you, I will forever have the day that you wore mismatching shoes. I will forever have that day.
You can't lose that one, can you?
I will never lose that one.
Yeah, that I knew as soon as you looked down and pointed it out, and I looked to see what you were looking at. I thought, oh my gosh. Everything is even Steven from this point on. Well, we have a lot of fun here on the show, all kidding aside, but we have important things that we talk about on the show, and talking with Sarah, those are very important things to think about. And again, we're talking specifically about balance with older folks. I was thinking about the fact that if you're in your 40s or 50s and you play the game of golf, and you realize that when you're getting ready to tee off, that your balance isn't very good. There's a good tip as to, I know that Andrew could help you with that, with your balance and leg strength and timing and all those sorts of things that make you enjoy things a little more when you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. You want to have those facilities stay as sharp as you can, as long as you can. Wow, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, well said, Dave.
I don't know who this guy. I wore a white shirt again today because yesterday I felt very professional, and I wanted to wear another white shirt.
You had your white shirt on yesterday, didn't you?
And then,
same shirt? Is this a different white shirt or
I'd
the
rather
same
not
one you
say.
wore yesterday? It's the same one you wore yesterday, I can tell.
Different T-shirt.
Oh, well, that's good. Thank you.
And a
for doing
shower
that.
this morning.
Oh, well, okay.
Because I wanted to, as the old saying goes, I wanted to gussy up a little bit this morning and wear a white shirt to talk with Veronica at the hospital.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, visit with her and then say, Veronica, I concur. I agree with that.
And you know what? When you say that phrase, I don't know why, but it just means more when you have the white shirt on.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's kind of, my wife asked me this morning, Joan says, are you going to go on that kick again? No, I liked wearing the white shirt yesterday.
Yeah.
I had to go do some meetings and things, and I felt more.
Well, you look good in a white shirt, I will say.
Thanks. Now, the T-shirt's really wrinkly. I'll just tell you that right now.
That's all right. It's covered up, though.
Yeah, it stayed in the pile a little too long. All right, we're going to be visiting with Veronica in just a little bit, and we're not going to be joking around too much with Veronica because we want to find out more about how their situation is at the hospital with the virus situation, equipment, staff, and beds, and all the things that we hear about every day on every newscast practically, and see how that fits here in Broken Bow. And then later we're going to be visiting with Matt with Subway. We got a few other things we want to talk about here this morning. One of the things that Brent brought in today was a very important sheet of paper that says, "Be the sunshine like Bubba." And we're talking about Brett Bubba Franzen, who was involved in a tractor accident on November 16th and is still in ICU in Kearney. And a friend purchased some bands, wristbands, that will raise some money for Bubba Franzen. This fund, by the way, is set up at Great Western Bank. So even if you don't know Brett, please consider donating and taking one of the bands to remind you to pray for his recovery every day. And it looks like it's a green band that says, "Be the sunshine like Bubba." They're $5 each, or of course you can donate much more than that. And again, the place to do that is Great Western Bank. And last we knew, the lobby is closed, so you'll need to use the drive-through at Great Western in downtown Broken Bow. But very important that we keep some cash flow going towards Bubba and his family. He's a family guy with kids. And not long ago, bride and groom. And so this is a story that, again, we can make better with our contributions and our thoughts and prayers. Oh, I dropped my white mask. There.
All right.
Got that. Okay, we're wearing masks around the studio here, and as we were talking the other day, not any secret. We're not trying to be secretive. We have been affected here by COVID-19, and we have had one employee that was tested positive and was gone and back, and we have one employee that hopefully will be back over the weekend or first of next week, and they're all okay, but we were wearing masks ahead of that, so evidently that paid off because those employees were exposed outside of the radio station in other ways, and we've been able to maintain the rest of the staff here, but that's kind of how it works. So those masks can come in handy, I think. And I got to say, you look really hot in yours, really sexy.
Well, thanks, Dave.
All right, we'll take a time out, and we'll come back. We're going to see if we can get a hold of Veronica at the hospital.
Sounds good.
You concur on that?
I do concur.
Very good.
Thank
very
you.
Good. a positive way to do it.
Get a jump start on your 2021 financial resolutions with Premier Checking at Bruning Bank. Earn interest monthly with your Premier Checking account by doing things you already do, such as mobile or online banking. Whether you are new to Bruning Bank or have been with us for years, upgrading your account is quick and easy. You don't even have to make a trip to the bank. Give us a call at 308-872-2757 and ask about Premier Checking. Rates vary by tier. More information available at bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Struggling to shop for that sports fan or athlete on your list? Struggle no more. Go to Geared for Sports in Broken Bow and shop local. This week you can purchase one regular priced apparel item and get one 50% off. Or if you just need one item, receive 20% off. They have fan gear, Husker wear, and a wide selection of awesome Under Armour. Great selection and great hours. Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4, plus Sunday noon to 4 through Christmas. Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
Now, every morning at Taco John's, we're serving up 2 bacon or sausage meat and potato breakfast burritos for just $5. This kind of value makes de-burritoing yourself from underneath your covers totally worth it. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
It is almost 8:30, just right on time here, because we wanted to make sure we made contact with Veronica at Jenny M. Melham Memorial Medical Center and Hospital, and we have her on the line. She is the CEO there. Good morning, Veronica.
Good morning. How's everybody there?
We're doing well. We was just talking and trying to be transparent and honest that we've had a little COVID out this way, and we're doing all the necessary things, and it's worked out pretty good. We're going to get everybody back to work over the weekend, maybe first of next week. But that's kind of how it goes, isn't it?
It is how it goes. We are working through that here at the hospital as well, and having just we get a few of our staff that go out on quarantine or actually have the illness, about 3 or 4 at a time. So it's been able to be manageable at this point. So we continue to stay focused on our PPE, our protective, personal protective equipment here when we work with our patients. So unfortunately, there's just enough out in the community that it's starting to impact our staff as well.
Veronica, are you concerned about some of the predictions we've heard the last day or two that we're going into the darker part of this following Thanksgiving, going into Christmas, and then the New Year holiday, and we won't have a vaccine available widespread for a while? Are you kind of preparing for that, or are you? How do you feel about that information?
Yeah, I mean, the level of concern remains high. It's a day-to-day thing for us. For instance, we're in our 9th week of our patient surge. So again, that means that we are tapping into our extra resources. We have extra nurses on. We're able to manage a certain level of high census. But if we, get beyond a certain cap of our staffed beds, it becomes very concerning and less manageable. Again, the 9th week of surge, so we had been averaging around 8 to 9 patients a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we're typically staffed for 2. So you don't just have staff in the wings waiting to come in when we have times of 9 to 12 patients. So we have to manage that with what we have in place here. So it is getting more and more taxing on our staff. Our 9 weeks of that straight is pretty tiresome. So yesterday we were sitting at about 7 patients, and today I come in and we're sitting at 12.
Oh man!
So it is, we cap out at 14 staffed beds. So we're pushing up against that number again, and we've been there before a few weeks ago. And it just, at this time though, we're seeing less of it being actual COVID cases. I mean, we have a mix of COVID cases, but more so other things that are keeping patients in the hospital. And then we're having what I would call the effect of COVID with our throughput, of COVID with our throughput. So patients come into the hospital, but then we're not able to transfer them out for, say, long-term care. So they need a nursing home bed. So, the impact that COVID has had on our long-term care system is impacting our ability to open up beds. We have not had significant issue with getting people that need a higher level of care out. Even though there is a bed, we continue to monitor the beds statewide for availability for higher levels of care. We have been able to transfer out for those higher acuity needs. Right now, what we're seeing, like I said, is those that need to get out of the hospital and go to more custodial care, assisted living, long-term care is our challenge right now.
Boy, Brent, if you have questions, just jump in here. I guess a lot of the things that I was going to ask you, Veronica, you've addressed, but it just, when you go through some of the things that you're juggling here, it makes it clear that it's not just the COVID that's affecting you. It's all the other things that you normally would have coming into the hospital. It's flu season, it's cold season, and you have the long-term situation you're talking about. You guys are on a checkerboard right now trying to make the right moves.
Right, and it is really, I guess what is helpful is that, helpful is kind of a burden as well, but you know that there are other people in the same boat. However, that doesn't improve the resources that are available because everybody's in the same boat.
Yeah, you're right.
So, my cohorts at other hospitals are feeling the same stressors of the long-term care situation. And don't get me wrong, long-term care is doing a phenomenal job in this state as far as managing what they have to manage. It is a lot more of a precarious situation for them, given their close quarters of living and the vulnerability of their residents. So. Definitely know that they're doing the best they can. It's just typically when you have these surges, you don't have everything being taxed at the same time. So your typical resources are available to you for that throughput to get patients where they need to be to get the care they need. One thing that is hopeful for us that we are starting this week is a new treatment. So for the time that we've been going through this, there's always been ideas of things being pushed out as far as what's a new effective treatment and what's working and what's not. So we have been for inpatients giving the remdesivir. So you've probably heard of that medication that has been found to be effective for us. But as of actually today will be our first patient coming in for an outpatient treatment, and this is a monoclonal antibody treatment. It's got some crazy weird name I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I have failed so many times. But if a patient is positive and they have to have a positive COVID test, they could be eligible for this 1-hour infusion. So I'll just kind of go through my talking points here so I don't miss anything. So okay. A new treatment, it'll be an outpatient service. The medication has been given authorization for emergency use by the FDA, and it's allocated to Malham by the state. So we only get what they give to us. So it's in limited supply. The goal of the treatment is to decrease a COVID-positive patient's symptoms and thus limit and hopefully prevent any hospitalization related to their COVID-positive situation. A provider's order is required. So if because there's so many different ways of getting tested, if a patient has been tested through Test Nebraska and they think that they may be eligible for this treatment, they would need to contact and be seen by their provider or contact their provider, and the provider will discuss with them their options for this treatment. It is time sensitive, so it must be administered within 10 days of symptom onset, so preferably within 3 days of a positive COVID test. So it's very specific. The criteria is anybody age 65 and older would be considered eligible for it, and then there in the different age groups there are comorbidities that would be taken into account. So if you are younger than 65 but you have diabetes or you have cardiovascular disease or hypertension, you could qualify for this infusion. Body mass index is a criteria. So it's not cut and dry, and again, it's limited, but it is another tool that we have in our toolbox to hopefully help prevent some hospitalizations and ease up some of this strain that we are having.
Okay. Sounds like you're looking at all the options and doing whatever you can. The testing part of it is important. I happen to go through your emergency lane to get tested after we found we had some here, and had been in contact with an employee that was found positive. I found that to be a lot less intimidating than I was told it was, and it didn't take very long. So that test can be taken pretty easily, and I was also impressed that it came back as quickly as it did over the Thanksgiving holiday. So are those folks that are giving the test, are they your people?
Yes, so we have Melham has a contract with Test Nebraska that is a separate entity that is providing the free testing. We are a collection site for the swabs. So basically all the registration for that is done online, and you can pick your testing site. We have been running 2 testing sites a week just because of the high demand for the testing. And it is our staff who, I will say, just do a phenomenal job of designing those processes on the fly and trying to figure out how do we most efficiently do this. And so, it is not actually, their patients that come through that are not registered as Melham patients. They're not seen by us, and those results do not go to any provider. So again, that's why that communication is so important, that if you have a positive test and you feel like you're in a high-risk category, make sure you're connecting with your provider, with your physician, or if you see an advanced practice provider, to see what the best course of treatment, specifically if you're symptomatic.
Yeah, and I would also say, Veronica, that the 2 people that were there when I went through, I thought they were, they wear all the gear, and so, I thought they were, people with the hospital, but they did a great job, very, very professional, but very relaxed, and they had their ducks all in a row. So we appreciate that, because I know you could be using people somewhere else.
Right. Yeah, it's something that we thought was really important to provide to the community, obviously, so that we can keep a manageable data, basically, so we know what is the spread in our community, and that has helped us to help us measure. Okay, are we going to be seeing a possibility of more surging here based on what we're seeing out of Test Nebraska? So it's been a nice partnership. The National Guard actually came in and helped us set that up, and it again, the response has been great, and I can't say enough about the staff that they just own that process. They have really enjoyed problem-solving situations for everything that we've run up against.
Well, they're doing a great job.
Veronica, I have a question for you. Just kind of curious, outside of COVID, have you been able to continue business as usual with some of your other services, such as the specialists and everything that come in? Have they kind of kept their normal routine, or has that been affected at all?
So we have been able to, and we started this surge saying, we really want to commit to making sure that we can continue to provide care to those that need it, because you don't want to get into a situation where everything is so focused on this, and now you kind of don't have care for others that are dealing with chronic illness. So we are, yes, we have been able to keep our specialty clinic going. We did work with our orthopedist that does the total knees, because total knees are likely to use a hospital bed, and most often do. So we have stopped doing those for this period of time, looking at January being able to start that back up. So we've had to kind of pick and choose, but overall, the majority of our services are absolutely still a go. And so we do remain busy with our specialists still coming, and are just managing that. And again, want to commit to doing that, because the effects of putting off some of that chronic illness treatment can be far worse for the patient.
Sure. And Veronica, let's not forget about the babies.
Yes. Yeah, we continue. The babies don't stop. So we do continue to deliver babies and do C-sections, and So, yep, all of that continues. And, and of course, that takes specific staff, too. So when we know we have a baby being born, we've got to make sure that those resources that we had deployed to our higher patient numbers and now focus on mom and baby. So it's all every day figuring out what's coming at us and managing through it.
Well, it sounds like you're doing your very best and things are going well, all things considered, Veronica. And again, we really appreciate it when you take time to visit with us on the air and talk about these very important things so transparently. I think it gives people comfort out there. So thank you very much.
Yep, and if I can just say, please, I'm seeing a good number of masks out there, and everybody keep masking because that will continue to make a difference for us.
It sure will. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good holiday and the rest of this week is okay for you. If you need anything from us, just give us a call. We're here.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too. All right, Veronica and Smith at the hospital. We do appreciate her transparency, her updates, and a lot of times we just kind of marvel at what this hospital and others are doing. If I bet somebody on the front line out there, you're listening and you go, yeah, I have a cousin or I have a brother or a relative or a friend that works in a hospital, and it has been a long haul, and there's more to do yet. So support them as best you can, thank them whenever you can, and be patient whenever you can.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a time out. We'll be back, and we're going to switch gears. We're going to talk about eating food here in just a little bit.
All right.
So that'll be a change. Plus some other things we want to talk about that are available to you during this late fall, early winter.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
When it comes to Christmas, both shopping and decor, make sure the Garden Center is a stop you make. They have all kinds of beautiful Christmas decor and fun holiday gifts. Snowmen, Christmas message signs, ornaments, light-up decor, and more is all there to enhance your Christmas spirit. The Garden Center has holiday planters too, as well as poinsettias, Christmas cactus, wreaths, and much more. Get them as a gift or for yourself. Don't forget they are happy to deliver in Broken Bow too. Pick your Christmas tree and Christmas decor at the Garden Center in Broken Bow.
The Secret Garden has extended shopping hours now until Christmas. Shop with them Monday to Friday from 10 to 5, Saturday 8:30 until 4:30, and Sunday from 1 until 4. Right now, save on winter greenery, which is 25% off. Warm up with a hot latte while you shop, and come hungry because they have a $5 lunch available. Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. The Secret Garden.
There's something that we're very excited about that I don't think we've talked about too much yet, and we'll visit about it more as we go. But Emily Barnett has been out where she can visiting with kindergartners, and she's been up and down the highway. Now, not all the schools are able to facilitate those visits with the kindergartners, but most of them so far have been able to, and we completely understand if their decision makers say we don't want somebody from the outside
Absolutely.
in to talk to the kindergarten kids. And we've also talked about maybe setting up a Zoom or whatever for those who can't let us in, but we don't know for sure how that's all going to work out. But today, Emily will be here in Broken Bow, and I believe there's nearly 60 kindergartners that they're going to try to talk to. And so the sales staff is going to give Emily a hand today and see if they can get through most of the interviews. But we will have Christmas kids on the air along with the Christmas music this year. We were afraid that wasn't going to happen, and there'll be a lot of great businesses that make those interviews available. And Emily is pushing the envelope pretty hard, folks. She has a new baby due later this month of December, and she's trying very hard to get everybody interviewed before she has another student at her house. And so she's working hard to do that, and we're going to have it. So we're excited about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be great to listen to. They're always fun to listen to, but I don't know. This year they might even bring more joy to us. having the opportunity to listen to the kids talk about Christmas.
I think so. That's going to be a nice lift. I understand that Matt is on the line, calling us, which we appreciate very much. Good morning, Matt. How you doing?
Not too bad. How you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for calling us. We just got off the line with our hospital administrator and was getting ready to call you. So thanks for calling us and getting us ready for Subway sandwiches and salads. How you doing?
Not too bad. Just pulling into town.
Oh, good, good. So what are you going to be fixing today, or are you just going to go in and have a sandwich?
I'm actually doing a monthly cleaning.
Oh, well,
on all the equipment.
All right. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. That's something you guys have done just as your routine, and it's always been a clean, sharp restaurant, and now I know the bar's a little higher with everything going on, but this is not new to you guys. Plus, you're right there in front of people when you make the sandwiches with gloves on and masks on, and they can see their sandwich be made. So you guys are kind of ahead of the curve, actually.
Right, and I prefer going to places where I get to see my food made.
Yeah, I think a lot of us do, especially if you're a sheriff or a radio announcer.
Or owner of a business that's fired a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can't go through life without making somebody mad. So, when you can see your sandwich be made, it's very comforting.
Right.
Yeah. And all kidding aside, you have the ability to visit, have the sandwich made just how you want it. It's clean and you're good to go. You put it in the sack and you walk out the restaurant, or you go over and sit down and have a sandwich right there in the Subway restaurant, which, by the way, I hate to say this, but it kind of, I don't want to use the word overshadowed, but you guys were just really breaking out with this new look and the booths and everything, and along come the virus and kind of got off to a slow start. But I remember you saying more and more people are just staying in the restaurant and enjoying eating there.
Yep. It's everybody's getting back to their regular routines. I've noticed that more people are starting to dine in.
Good.
They're more relaxed. So I think maybe the curve has gone by.
Yeah, we hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
We're past Thanksgiving now, and we are headed towards the holidays, and a lot of people think about Subway as the place to call or go and order the platters, the big sandwiches, to help out when they have, you're going to have a Christmas dinner probably, but then you're going to have other dinners that you maybe need a little change up on.
Right, and Subway's a great place for all your catering needs, for all your special events going on. We have the new caramel brownie cookie.
Caramel brownie. That sounds pretty good. That sounds real good.
It is really good. I had 3 of them the day we got them in truck.
So, is the s'mores cookie gone now then?
Yeah, the s'mores cookie's gone. Now we have the caramel brownie.
Okay. And since we're talking about cookies, Matt, you guys do cookie platters, right?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Kind of lost him there for a moment. Oh, Matt.
You guys still there?
Yeah.
You need to call us back?
Okay. No, I had an issue with my phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I couldn't hear anything you guys said the last minute.
That's all right.
Well, we were talking about
there's a lot of people who wish that they could have that power and just forget about what we said the last minute. I think we were talking about cookies, and I had asked the question, you guys do cookie platters, right? And those can come in handy even as a gift for somebody if you want to treat somebody to a cookie platter.
Right, and I've noticed a lot of people are doing like Goodwill things, Goodwill donations.
Yeah.
Like the other day I delivered 5 platters that somebody came in and bought for the doctor's office. I thought that was a very nice, good Samaritan thing to do.
Yeah.
We've delivered cookie platters to the hospital just to show their appreciation.
That's a great idea, and we were, just talking about the long haul that these caretakers have been working for us, especially around Christmas time. It'd be nice to kind of show our appreciation. And that's a great way to do it. And you guys, you put the cookies on the platter and cover it up, so it's all good to go.
Right, and it's all nice and safe. We've even gone to the lengths of, if a customer asks, we individually bag every cookie that's on the platter, so that way it's all, one person touches the bag, that's it.
Wow.
And done.
Okay, all right. What's the special this month?
We have the online where you buy 2 footlongs, get one for free. Also, we have the $3.99 6-inch sandwich of the day.
Okay, very good. And save some money during the Christmas season. If you're out shopping, stop in. Matt, I hate to ask this question publicly, but I think I know the answer. But do you believe in Santa Claus?
Well, of course.
Okay. Well, you know what? I would have guessed that you didn't. So that's impressive.
What is
somebody's got to buy me presents?
Hey, what is what is Santa's favorite Subway cookie? Do you know?
Probably right now it'd be that caramel brownie.
Is it okay? All right.
I bet so.
It is that good.
We'll encourage people to come get some of those and leave them out for Santa on Christmas Eve.
Make sure you don't take a month and a half before you come try one, because they might be gone.
Oh my!
That
okay,
could happen.
All right.
Also, I would think, Santa sometimes, especially on Christmas Eve, when he's out delivering those presents, he doesn't need extra weight on his sled. So I don't think there'd be anything wrong with having a Subway salad there for Santa to eat while he's dropping the presents under the tree, or maybe a nice sandwich.
Or a wrap, or a pizza. We got it all.
Matt, thanks for giving us a call. You guys are geared up for the holidays. You're open 7 days a week. Talk about your hours just a little bit.
We're open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, and we're open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday and Sunday.
All right.
You got the soup on? You have soup at Subway?
Soup is on.
Soup is on. All right.
All right. Any predictions on the football game, the Husker game?
I'm going to say no predictions whatsoever.
I like your...
Hopefully they keep giving all their effort, keep playing.
There you go. All right.
Simple mistakes keep costing them the game.
Yeah, that was pretty clear this last game. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, Matt at Subway. He's here in town cleaning the machines, getting everything bright and shiny. And, of course, as we mentioned, it's always been their way of doing business. They have the gloves on the hand, and now, of course, the masks. They've been wearing those for a long time. And you can stand there and watch the whole thing be created and feel good about what you're buying and what you're going to be eating. Subway and Broken Bow open 7 days a week. We're going to take a time out. More after these words.
Hi, Jodine here at Beau Bouterie. For your Christmas shopping, we've marked 20% off comfy slippers, wild rags, wool caps, and Sabona magnetic bracelets. We also have special prices on Western boots and hats and work boots. Don't forget we do free gift wrapping. We'd love to help you with your Christmas list at Beau Bouterie, your home-owned shoe store on the square in Broken Bow.
You're invited to a farm equipment auction Monday, December 7th from Atkins Auction Service. Travel 6 miles west of Arnold on Highway 92 to find the sale location. The sale will start promptly at 10 a.m. with machinery and miscellaneous items. No trailers or small items. This is a large farm equipment auction featuring tractors, semis, trailers, pickups, grain handling, haying, and manure equipment. Monday, December 7th, outside of Arnold, a farm auction from Atkins Auction Service. View pictures online at agraaffiliates.com.
Hi, this is Terry from Off-Broadway in Broken Bow. Nothing kicks off your day like a fresh brewed coffee. We want to help you start your day off right. So every Wednesday from 7:30 to 9:30 at the City Cafe and Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow.
Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
$1 deal. Now, while both parties say they are committed to pass.
The pace that we've seen, the county expects that we will run out of hospital beds here in Los Angeles by Christmas time.
There's a warning to stay close to your own tree this year. Correspondent Adriana Diaz.
The CDC is telling Americans once again not to travel over the holidays because of potential spread. They're still waiting to see what the impact will be from Thanksgiving gatherings.
Fast-moving brush fires are threatening 21,000 people south of L.A. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
This is just the last thing that the California fire season needs. It has already been the worst on record, and this takes the cake. It is another Santa Ana wind event, this one with a little bit more of an easterly component than usual.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
Starting with breaking NBA news, Anthony Davis is finalizing a 5-year, $190 million max contract to stay with the Lakers. Wednesday afternoon, LeBron James agreed to a 2-year, $85 million max extension with L.A. Also, the Rockets and Wizards have swapped star players. Houston sending Russell Westbrook to Washington in exchange for John Wall and a first-round draft pick. In the NFL, Steelers linebacker Bud Dupree is likely done for the season after suffering what's presumed to be a torn ACL in Pittsburgh's Wednesday win over the Ravens. He's going to have an MRI later today. Pittsburgh improved to 11-0 with that 19-14 win over Baltimore. Baseball news, the Dodgers acquired right-handed reliever Corey Knebel from the Brewers in exchange for a player to be named later or cash considerations. College hoops, top-ranked Gonzaga edged 11th-ranked West Virginia 87-82.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures approaching 50 degrees for today. We'll see lots of sunshine. Then for tonight, mostly clear skies into the upper teens. On Friday, abundant sunshine once again, upper 50s for highs there, winds a bit breezy from the northwest. Still on the breezy side for your Saturday, we're back to a high of 50, and even into your Sunday, lots of sunshine with a high of 53. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
What do you want to da-da-da? What do you want to da-da-da? I've not a da what to da-da-da. We could switch to Progressive da. Oh yeah? We could switch to Progressive and sa. We could sa enough to buy some za. Oh yeah! Let's switch to Progressive da and get some za with the money we saw. Yeah! Now we know we're gonna da-da-da.
These days, nothing is normal and everything is weird. But you could still save big when you switch to Progressive. It might just be the most normal thing you da-da-da.
Quote to da at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Ulta Beauty is bringing even more joy to your holiday season with perfect gifts for everyone on your list, even you. Because Holiday Beauty Blitz is happening right now with weekly deals of up to 50% off products from brands like Tarte, Kylie, Benefit, and Pattern. Plus, we've made shopping the way you want even easier with buy online, pickup in store. The holidays are here. Let's see the joy all season long. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
23 degrees outside, warming up from about 15 in the 8 o'clock hour. Do the math, that's quite a bit.
Yes.
But we won't do the math.
No.
We will talk about healing hearts and families, because this time of year maybe is a good time to highlight some of the things that they do and some of the things that they need, and together we can do.
Yes, something that they have been doing during the holiday season for many years now is their Giving Tree program. And Healing Hearts and Families want you to know that the Giving Tree program is going to go on this year, and maybe in ways more important than ever this year. In order to reduce traffic in businesses that are concerned with transmission of the virus, you can fill out a virtual Giving Tree form on their Facebook page at Healing Hearts and Families. You just fill out the form, then your donation will be collected at one of the drive-by collection sites. Let's see, in Ord, December 17th from 10 until 1 at Bank First. Looks like drop-off Broken Bow, December 18th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Healing Hearts and Families office located at 930 South D Street. And for more information about the Giving Tree or other programs, just call 872-2420. 872-2420. Help support Healing Hearts and Families 2020 Giving Tree program.
Have you noticed that I have a different vehicle?
Well, yeah, you got a different one a while back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, fairly new.
It's
yes.
the newest vehicle that Joan and I have
Yeah.
had.
You even let me drive it
I
one
did.
time.
I did.
Yeah, you
I
let
did.
me take it to state cross country, actually.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a nice ride.
Purchased
Enjoy it.
locally.
You did?
Yes. And was it clean when you were in there? Was the inside clean?
It was very clean
Right.
when I took it. But I'll be honest with you, you hadn't had it that long.
Yeah, I know.
Before you let me drive it.
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
And the dash was nice and cleaned and
Yes,
had that
it
polished
was.
stuff on it.
Uh-huh.
And it was,
smelled new.
Yeah. It not a new car, but they made it smell new.
Yeah.
And the surface outside was shiny and clean, and I really enjoyed that period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But now that period of time is diminishing because I haven't taken the time to go in and dust off that dash and put that dash lotion on and clean the windows and polish it up a little bit. And it's starting to feel like the old Jeep I used to drive.
Oh. Well, you need to get it cleaned up.
I know, but I don't have time and I'm too lazy.
Well, I've got an idea for you. All right?
Okay.
Here you go. Listeners, are you looking for a gift for Dave? Here you go.
Or yourself.
Yeah, or yourself. What we're getting at is LB Custom Chrome and Detailing, folks. If you're not familiar with them, they do a phenomenal job at cleaning up your vehicle, whether it be on the outside, whether it be on the inside. And they have some specials going on during this time of the year. Going on now through December 24th, they encourage you to take advantage of some great specials at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing. Great ideas for Christmas. And here's one that, boy, has really caught my eye once we started announcing this. For just $15 a month.
Wow.
Unlimited washes and vacuums. For $15 a month, it wouldn't take long.
No.
I mean, 2-3 times a month, and you have paid for that easy. So think of that as a gift for somebody or a gift for yourself. Also, they are currently offering $25 off every gift certificate purchased. They have 3 options for gift certificates. You can have one for just the interior, one for just the exterior, or put them together and get the complete package. So they're taking $25 off every gift certificate purchased right now at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing. You can purchase those at lbcustomchrome.com/MMP or give them a call, 872-6212. That's 872-6212.
With Dow AgroSciences LLC and MS Technologies LLC. Enlist E3 is a trademark of Dow AgroSciences LLC.
It is 9:12, and we'll have to get Jeremy in here one of these times and reignite our chat box. Brett and I don't know how to make it work.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to ask Jeremy about it. It's asking for a password now. I have no idea what the password is to get in. So,
if someone out there could invent a way on the internet that people couldn't invade your information without having passwords, wouldn't life be grand?
That'd be great. I hate the ones, and I think this is kind of that situation, the ones where you can kind of set up to remember your password.
Yeah.
And so then you just, when you go to it, it just brings it up because it's remembering your password.
Yeah.
But then something can happen on your phone or on your computer or something, and it loses the password. I hate that because I have no clue what my password was.
I know. I'm one of these situations here in the studios. Now, I don't want to bore you folks. This is just how it's frustrating. I like to be in the AM room, the KCNI AM room in the mornings, and I'll check my email, right? And I like to check that and check San Jose Express, and I can do all that. But for some reason, the last few weeks, I can go to any machine in the place and put my email in and my username and password, and up it pops, and I can. But for some reason, that computer in there says incorrect password. I'm using the same one.
I don't know.
And some days it works, and some days it doesn't.
I know.
And so I get, I'm
there.
Kind of dumb. I'll type it in again. Maybe I'd put maybe I didn't do a cap or something. They won't let me in. I'll go to my office, pops right up. Now, yesterday, over there on the AM side, it worked. This morning, no.
No, it won't.
No. One day it worked the first time, it wouldn't work the second time.
Yeah.
But what we're getting at here is we know you folks like to chat with us when we're on the air here.
Yeah, through Facebook.
Yeah, through the Facebook side of it. And Brett and I are going to check with Jeremy and see if he'll fix that for us so you can chat with us.
Yeah.
Our apologies. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership, I believe, are looking for some quality help.
Yeah, they have a job opening right now. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler home visitor. This is 40 hours per week. It's a year-round position in Broken Bow. Starting pay is $11.22 to $12.24 an hour, depending on qualifications. Some great benefits: health, dental, life, and vision insurance, an exceptional PTO plan, paid holidays, and retirement available. Qualified individual must possess a high school diploma or equivalent, a valid Nebraska driver's license, and a working phone. They prefer prior experience working with children ages 6 weeks to 3 years old and income-qualifying families. For an application, contact CNCAP Human Resource Department at 308-745-0780, extension 105. Or you can apply online by going to their website, which is centralnebraskacap.com.
Thank you, Brent. I'd like to take this opportunity, and I'm not sure this very wonderful person is listening or watching, but she sometimes does in North Platte, Nebraska. I would like to say good morning to, and I'll have to use her maiden name because I went to school with her, and to me she's still Patty Lacey.
Oh.
Good morning, Patty Lacey.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello to you. Just wanted to do that.
Good.
I also wanted to thank somebody.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
No, not you.
Oh,
Viera Wireless.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Viera.
They help us each and every day, bring you the breakfast show, and they also help us bring you video streaming of sports events. We've partnered up with them. They have some good deals in their store. Stop in. They're on the north side of the square here in Broken Bow. Chantelli Lace will take care of you. Tell her the breakfast show sent you, and they've got some deals that you'll want to check out. But when you're watching video, remember that they're our partner, and we've enjoyed working with them. It all started at the Custer County Fair when we video streamed the livestock judging, which went over really well. And then here we are now doing volleyball and football and basketball. Not tonight, though. Tonight is radio only.
Yep, tonight is radio only. But you know what? I think it's okay we do this. The Broken Bow Sports Network will be there.
Yes.
The kids at Broken Bow do their Strive presentation, and I'm sure that they'll have it on Broken Bow Strive. I think you can go to bbps.org if you want to watch it through their broadcast. And then we'll be there for the radio side of it tonight as Broken Bow hosts Arcadia Loop City. Just love the fact these two have been opening up the season against one another for a few years now. Just a phenomenal matchup for us to start the season with. And so we'll be there for the girls' varsity game at 6. Boys' game will follow. And we'll broadcast it on KBBN 95.3 FM and also on the web at kbbn.com. And then tomorrow we'll begin our video presentation of the season as we were able to make contact with the North Platte St. Pat's AD this week. And just thanks to them for kind of helping us out with this. But we are planning to video stream, along with our radio call, coverage of the Broken Bow North Platte St. Pat's basketball games, which will be tomorrow night in North Platte at St. Pat's. So we'll have the radio broadcast on KCNI 96.3 FM, and then we'll plan to video stream it as well on our media platforms, our Facebook page, sandhillsexpress.com, Twitter, and YouTube. So you can listen and watch the Broken Bow St. Pat's games tomorrow. Also, on the radio side of things, we will be in Callaway tomorrow, looking forward to doing South Loop and Twin Loop for their season openers tomorrow in Callaway, and we'll broadcast those for you on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. First game between South Loop and Twin Loop scheduled to tip at 5:30, and the last I looked, I think that's what they're looking at for Bow and St. Pat's too, is a 5:30 start, but we'll try to clarify that going into tomorrow.
Your Husker and high school sports connection. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody provides more sports coverage than KCNI, KBBN, of our area athletes, high school athletes, and also, of course, the Huskers, which will be on the air Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, and I believe that we're going to start our coverage of Nebraska men's basketball this weekend, too. Nebraska's playing Florida A&M on Sunday afternoon, tip at 1, coverage beginning at noon. And so we'll have football and basketball on the air for you for the Huskers this weekend, I believe.
And that Sunday broadcast of Nebraska basketball will follow Classic Rock Live with the pregame. Now, I wanted to, again, highlight the little something that we had on earlier this week with folks over in Arcadia that are putting on the King's Journey Live. Come Meet Your King is the theme. And we were talking with Jody and Roland and Steve and Maddie. And they are excited to bring you a live presentation that you'll see on a trolley. If that interests you, there's no charge. They'll have this on, let's see here, on Saturday and Sunday. The 5th and 6th, is that correct? Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. And the trolley will run about every 15 to 20 minutes, the total trip taking about 45 minutes. You go to the park at the ball field and get in line and ready to go there. Donations will be accepted at the end of the journey if you want to make a donation. But this is the first time they've done this, and they're very excited about it. And you can go over and enjoy that.
And it looks like the weather's going to cooperate to make it a real enjoyable evening.
It's going to be nice. Joan and I are going over on Saturday to Arcadia. We're probably going to get run out of town on a rail, but we're going to be judging some lights.
Oh, you're going to judge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I admitted to.
I was just going to say, why in the world would you admit to that live on the air that you're going to be a judge? Now people will know.
Yeah, well, we'll do our very best, and I'll rely on my wife because she has a lot better taste than I do. Joan she'll lead me along.
Well, that'll be good. That's neat. That's great that they've asked you to do that.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go to your old hometown, Loop City.
Loop City, okay.
And we'll swing by Cattlary Farms.
Hey, there you go.
And do a little looking around and see what's going on, and then we'll come back and cut across and go up to Arcadia.
Hey, that sounds like a nice day.
Make a trip out of it.
Yeah. While you're at Cattlary Farms, just outside Loop City, you can make a wreath if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on Saturday at Cattlary Farms, they're going to have their fresh wreath workshops going on. They'll be at 1, 3, and 5. $25 for a fresh wreath, custom bow and pine cones. And then for an additional fee, you can add some extra Christmas spirit with things like ornaments, glitter, and Christmas decor. Masks will be required for the wreath workshop, so we want to make sure you're aware of that. But also new this year, because of the COVID-19 situation, they are providing another option, which they're calling the Make and Take wreath. To avoid extra people, they have a room for you to put the wreath together by yourself without attending the workshop. So keep that in mind at Cattlary Farms. Also, make sure you mark down Saturday, December 12th on your calendar because that is the big reindeer day.
Mm-hmm.
Santa, Mrs. Claus, and the reindeer are coming to Cattlary Farms on Saturday, December 12th from 1 to 3 that day. Admission will be $3. Children 3 and under will be admitted free. And here are the holiday hours for Cattlary Farms. It's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, noon to 6. Open Saturday, 10 to 6. Open Sunday, 1 to 6. Closed on Monday and Tuesday. And then their final day of the season will be Saturday, December 19th from 10 until 6. You will find them 4 miles east of Loop City on Highway 92. Make sure you check out their website, too, Cattlary Farms. By the way, Cattlary is spelled K-A-T-A-L-A-R-I, farms.com. And also check out their Facebook page, too. They put a lot of stuff on it.
They do. They're very active with that. And I know the trees have been going fast there, but they have lots of stock for the wreaths. And they want you to take a look in all the little barns and buildings and granaries because there's all this unique Christmas decor in there that you can take a look at.
Dave, I would like to bring this to everybody's attention, specifically yours. This is something that I know that you have been kind of hoping for many, many, many years. And this is an opportunity to maybe nominate yourself again. But the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club is currently taking nominations for the 2021 Broken Bow Athletic Hall of Fame.
Hear, hear.
And I know that when you think back to the athletic achievements of Dave Burney, and one of the requirements is you have to have been graduated from Broken Bow High School for at least 5 years. You fit that, so you meet that requirement.
That's not a problem.
Now, it does say that you've had to excel in athletics during high school.
I just want to
I don't know where you land in that category, but
I heard your story this morning on that, and I thought to myself, in my mind, I excelled.
Yes.
I even some of the coaches didn't notice my acceleration, but I did excel in my own mind.
Well, good. Well, I tell you, to obtain a nomination form, all you have to do is contact our good friend Heather Wright. Give Heather a call, 308-870-1289. You can email Heather, too, at hwright, WRIGHT, 93@gmail.com. And you have until the end of the year, December 31st, to make your nominations.
All right, I might just do that. This year could be the year.
I'll nominate
get
you.
my courage up on it. You shouldn't nominate yourself, though, should you?
Well,
this
probably
case might
not.
be the only way I'll get nominated.
Yeah, it could be. But anyway, nominations are being taken till the end of the year for the Broken Bow Athletic Hall of Fame. So if you know of someone that you'd like to nominate, just contact Heather. They'll get you a nomination form, and you can get it sent in.
You bet. There's some deserving folks out there.
Yes.
All right. Got a little skeet from Skeeter.
Oh?
I got a little riff-raff on Facebook about a comment I had made earlier in the week, and this comes from the National Beautician Association.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned, and you might remember this, Brent, that I thought ladies should quit trimming their eyebrows so that their eyebrows grow together. Because I think that they look hot that way.
Oh.
I think they should quit. Whatever they do. I don't know if they pluck them out or exactly how they do that, but I think they should let their eyebrows grow back together like Mother Nature. For some, it's kind of like we talked about. You're given the gift of growing hair. Why would you not want to grow it? You have eyebrows that grow together. Let them go. Let them show their beauty. And I got some riffraff, some comments about my thinking that that was an attractive thing by the National Beautician Association.
Yeah.
But I'm here to say today, let them grow, girls, let them grow.
Okay.
We'll take a time out. We'll be back.
KSNO, K-Snow Radio.
Welcome back to the Gil Freeze Talk Show. Today's topic, issues of the modern snowman. Our first caller is Gusty from a front yard in Kearney. Gusty, you're on the air.
Thanks, Gil. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Super.
Believe it or not, being a snowman can be really dull. You stand in one place 24/7, you have to wear a bad hat, and it's not like you can go inside and celebrate the holidays.
Gusty, what can people do to help?
This year, when you're buying Nebraska lottery scratch and lotto tickets for the ones you love over 19, pick up a few extra for your snowman. They're fast, fun, easy, and make great stocking stuffers, party favors, and last-minute holiday gifts.
Good advice, Gusty. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I want to remind all your listeners who walk their dogs, snowmen are not fire hydrants.
Stick with a great gift idea. Give Nebraska Lottery Scratch and Lotto tickets for the holidays. Top prize odds vary by game.
Lofi's Holiday Sweepstakes is back. The bakers of Country Hearts would like to put a little more jingle in your jolly this holiday. Lofi will be giving away 2 checks for $500, and one grand prize winner will receive a check for $1,000. The sweepstakes ends December 8th, so enter today for your chance to win. To enter and for complete rules, visit countryhearthbreads.com/sweepstakes.
Crop insurance is increasingly complex. That's why, along with full-time, fully trained crop insurance officers, Farm Credit Services of America invests in proprietary tools that can sort through dozens of options for a plan that fits your personal financial and risk management needs. Proprietary tools and unsurpassed expertise deliver greater peace of mind. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
A lot goes into keeping a precision operation moving. The inputs you choose have to deliver results. New Delaro Complete Fungicide from Bayer offers unmatched consistency and the most complete disease control available. Your corn and soybeans are protected and yields higher even in unpredictable conditions. With Delaro Complete, you get results you can count on to help keep your precision operation running smoothly. Always read and follow label instructions. To learn more, visit delarocomplete.us today.
Maybe I should call my wife and ask her if she would start the movement.
Of what, the unibrow?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
whether Joan could grow a unibrow or not. She has those thinner eyebrows. Now, maybe she plucks them and I don't know it. I mean, I don't hang around.
Yeah.
Should I call her?
Oh, on the show now? That's up to you.
See what she says. If she answers. She did have some errands today. She might be grocery shopping.
Huh?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Joan. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Dave. What do you want?
Well,
I love that. Is that the main reason he calls Joan, is because he usually wants something?
No, it was more
more the way he said, "Hi, Joan, sweetheart."
Oh, I see. Okay. That kind of tipped you off, didn't it?
It was a big sign, yes.
I have a couple of questions, and we've been married 50 years, right?
That's right.
You're on the air, too, Joan, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Brett.
Just want to let you know.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes, it is.
And I've really asked you, I guess, Joan, about your eyebrows.
Yes.
You kind of have the thin eyebrows. They're not like big wide eyebrows. They're thin, right?
That's correct.
Well, do you have to maintain that thinness? I mean, I'm not around all the time when you're, doing your beauty stuff.
Yeah, it takes hours. No, they kind of, I think age has selectively thinned them, so it's part of the ongoing aging process. One more little piece of that puzzle.
A gift, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were younger, did you have to pluck them?
Sometimes.
And how did you know what width, how many centimeters wide you wanted them to be?
I don't remember researching that, but there must have been some guide. I don't know.
Now, when you were younger, because I didn't know you till you were about 16, 15, that's when you started speaking to me. Otherwise, she just...
That's not... Now, Dave, we were in first grade together.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't even... I don't remember talking to you in first grade. I remember you shooting baskets out in front of your house when I walked home from school, but I didn't have the courage to come up and talk to you because it was like I didn't exist.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, that's another whole story. Anyway...
That is another whole story.
When you were younger, let's say 15... because I didn't know you very well then. If you didn't pluck your eyebrows, would they grow together?
Oh, I didn't have the unibrow, no.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. If you could grow a unibrow for a fashion statement now, would you do it?
I don't think so, but there was a famous Mexican female artist that did that.
On purpose?
I think hers was that way, and she left it that way.
Oh.
Frida Kahlo.
Oh.
Only you would know that, Joe.
No, she's very famous. Google her. You'll see her eyebrows.
Okay.
She's dead, but yeah, there's pictures.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to start a movement of letting it grow, girls. Let it go. Grow them together like they were meant to be. They were. If you have the ability to grow your eyebrows together, do it.
Well, why are you just saying for women to do this?
Guys would be fine. I don't know.
Okay.
Can guys? Do they have? Well, I don't know that guys have really plucked their eyebrows. I suppose there's some guys that do.
I don't know. I can't say I've ever plucked mine.
Nor have I, but. If it becomes a fashion, if it's it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to even look good. It just has to be a fad.
Well, go ahead and start. You can fill yours in with some filler if you want to start the movement yourself.
There you go.
Well, you might remember when we were first married, I used mascara on my mustache.
I do remember that, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I look like a pimp.
But a very sweet pimp. Uh-huh.
Well,
what caused you to do that? Can I ask?
Because it wasn't filled in very good.
It was striking, Brett.
I see. Yeah, it sounds like it.
I didn't do it too long because I realized it looked pretty bad.
And how old were you when you did this?
Well, Joan would probably, I don't know, Joan, 18, 19? I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Yep. That might have been a short-lived fad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't last long, but
I think other men did that too.
I think I quit when I reached puberty.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Goodbye, Joan.
Goodbye.
Thanks,
bye,
Joan.
Brett.
Yeah, bye. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Well, we better quit on that. It's probably time to go.
I don't know. I don't know if now there have been some ideas that you've come up with that I've kind of got into the whole muskrat the muskrat tourism that you were on I don't know 2 years ago or whenever that was. I kind of got into that. I could see where this could work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there have been even the white shirt thing. I don't know, kind of, but I don't know if I can go along with you on the grow your eyebrows together thing.
Well, I think you misinterpreted. I'm not discontinuing the show because of because I don't think that will work. I think it'll work. I think it could become a fad, and it could be a great fashion statement. I do feel like I'm going to get some resistance from beauticians because it's part of their income, and American beautification or whatever they call themselves are probably going to be upset. I think it can still work. What I was wanting to close the show for is I didn't really want to talk about puberty anymore.
Okay. Well, how about we kind of conclude with that? How about Runza? Do you like Runzas?
I love Runzas.
Okay. Well, how about remembering a Runza when you're out shopping?
Great idea.
Yeah, they make great gifts. Of course, gift certificates make a great gift to Runza. If you have a Runza fanatic on your list, get a gift certificate. And right now, if you purchase up to $50 worth in gift certificates, you then receive a bonus of a $10 gift certificate with it.
Wow.
Keep it for yourself or give it away. It's a great deal going on now at Runza. Chili and cinnamon rolls are rolling out. They'll warm you up this winter. Their lobby is open, as well as their drive-thru, so enjoy a delicious meal from Runza in Broken Bow.
Those deals and prices will raise your eyebrows.
Yes, they will.
They're eyebrow-raising specials.
Yes.
Now, if you have a unibrow...
Yes.
That'd even be more spectacular.
Could be.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye, Dave.
Bye.